Greetings in the name of Jah Rastafari. Well, we're almost at the end of August, and what a summer it's been. I moved away from Vancouver in July. July was fabulous. The lake behind you is just magnificent, one of the finest lakes in Canada. So I've been swimming every day and having a vacation, more or less. But July was incredible. 67 days to go in this countdown. And July was so action-packed, naturally with the failed assassination attempt and so many other things. August seemed really kind of calm in comparison. Bit of a lull, actually. But huge revelations. Almost every day in August, there was breaking stories that are really, really tough for the deep state to defeat. And Jah bless 107. 107 has been the key to understanding and to remaining calm, to being frosty. But this truth that just keeps dumping on X and elsewhere, it's phenomenal. And it's so exciting to see when Trump came back to X and the interview with Elon broke all records ever. Broke the internet at first, and then it broke all records of a broadcast. So what we've seen is Q-proof after Q-proof after Q-proof. And over on Truth Social, Trump posting Q memes. And I noticed CNN, Anderson Cooper was attacking that, and it helps us. We need more people realizing that Q was real, is real. It's a real operation, and it worked. It was fabulous. Had incredible success. So, another of the great successes has been Nino's Corner. And the numbers of guests that he's had, it's just the best $5 a month you could ever spend. They're all starting to synchronize too. You're seeing it across the board. Mike King, boom! He synchronizes with Derek Johnson. Bo Polony, love his broadcast. Just the timing of everything. It's incredible. And the sevens, did you see the date in which Trump first took office? And then it's all sevens. He was 70 years old, 7 months, 7 days on his first day in office. And then when, and these two men too, by the way, Robert Kennedy Jr. and Trump, they're 7 years apart. There's all these sevens. Bo Polony shared that. It just, and with the assassination attempt failure, you just can't deny that the hand of God is involved in this. So we're witnessing the most incredible time in human history. So it brings us to Kim Clement. I've known him for years, or known of him, and now everybody's knowing of him. And it's just another huge boom that they all fall in the fall, and the way he talks about September. And in another one in 2005, how he mentioned that Kennedy was going to join the Republican Party. And that has completely decimated the Democrats, which these people are sick, by the way. And everyone realizes it, but they have the media, so they're able to control the false narrative and let people believe or think that Kamala has a chance. But they all fall in the fall. SGN best analysis out there. Steady on Nino, and he does his own broadcast. And he's up to 162 now in the Patriot Files. Incredible. Another great comm was Putin himself with this beautiful peregrine falcon. And he had a leather glove on his hand, and the falcon landed on his hand. And he said to the reporter, "I've named this bird Storm after my most elite special forces troop and the work that they're doing." The Storm, what a comm, what a beautiful, huge comm. It was awesome. So the only thing that I can sort of be a little worried about, which I've noticed, is the number of people who just didn't change lanes. They stayed in the wrong lane, and they're completely oblivious to what we are sharing, the Q prompts and the Trump comms and everything that's happening, arrests behind the scenes, all of this. These people that have decided to remain in ignorance, they are going to be so blindsided. You know, it's already started to happen. I watched the other night Aurora, Colorado fall. And by fall, I mean there was nothing the police could do to stop. You know, so what you've had is Venezuelans partner with MS-13, and they're doing robberies, home invasions, and nothing can stop them. So media's not reporting on it, but we're seeing a city fall, essentially. And we've seen this in Europe, and we see this in Great Britain. It's happening, and we're in it. And some people aren't recognizing how serious this is. September's going to be extremely serious. So you need to be prepared and have supplies and know that you could be 3 to 10 days without being able to leave your house. So be prepared. 107, he's been incredible, as I mentioned, and really, really busy lately. He's dropping, I find them on Before It's News. Incredible interviews that he's done. Mary Crowley was a really good one that I enjoyed. He's done some obscure channels. Of course he's doing Nino, but he is working every chance he gets to try and prepare people for what is coming, because he's worried too about this blind side. Now Juan says that we're going to go right up to the wire. We're going to go 67 more days of this torture, and that it's probably likely that Kamel will preside over the pause, because it's not going to go down the 2024 election. 2020, it's not over yet. Juan does it way better, but it's really true. 2020, if we don't correct the 2020 steal, we'll never have another chance again. A lot of us believe that it has been corrected and is being corrected. Some of us believe that we're going to see live broadcasted tribunals in September. So September's the month this whole thing turns. We begin the big pivot, because we have over 81%. Juan always said it, we needed 81 plus. And that plus, it's meaning, well, 51.51. So we're pushing on the 82% of the population realize that 2020 was rigged and stolen. And if we don't do something, there's a rogue element that have partnered with a globalista element, and they are set to take over the world. So there's a great reset coming. There's two teams fighting for it. It's the forces of darkness against the children of light, and we're going 67 more days to actually reach the conclusion. And then it's going to take a long time to sort all this out. A lot of people aren't going to like the way that this movie ends. Some are going to be really, really angry. But hey, you should be angry. You know, the ignorance towards the crime that took place in 2020, and I don't mean just the election. You know, Nino calls it the boogeyman. This has to be corrected. We cannot carry on in this world and just leave that thing in the rearview mirror. And it's, by the way, every day more data is coming out, the damage that was done, and it's irrefutable. So everybody, hang on to your hats, because we got 67 more days to go. Q is real. Suck it up. Juan says there'll be a traveling museum exhibit of Q to take it all the way around the country after this is over. So if you didn't ever believe Q, hey, sorry to tell you, it was a super effective psychological operation that was performed by the military. So, one of the favorites of the Q is trust the plan. And I'm going to add in that, trust in God and trust the plan. And we forward in this generation triumphantly. Thank you for watching.